You mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to you.
I called on the Lord. I said, the Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the Lord in doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another. And they doing it.
Welcome to ISUPK Detroit. Check us out on all social media platforms. Classes are Monday through Saturday. Monday is the history class from 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday is scripture breakdown. Wednesday is biblical law class. Friday, Lashawan Kodash, Hebrew language. Saturday, the Sabbath service. Check out our community service program. We have food and clothing drives, helping the people in need. And we also have felony expungement services available. Join us and get involved.
Shalom, Lord Christ, Israel's Christian, also 500 Katab with ISUPK Detroit. Back with another ISUPK Sabbath service. You understand that the scripture says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. And it's funny that that's one of the, if not the only commandment that it told you to remember, but you see them Christian church, they'll be gathering tomorrow. They'll be conjugating tomorrow, which is not the first day of the seventh day of the week. It's the first day of the week. So we're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments as we're told to do in the scriptures and keep that Sabbath day on the seventh day of the week. So if you can take a minute to like, share, and subscribe, push this truth, because it might be a few individuals out there that doesn't know the Sabbath's supposed to be on the Saturday or the seventh day of the week. It might be a few individuals who don't know the importance of keeping the Sabbath day. So push that truth, spread that algorithm, get it working, so we can get up out this kingdom as soon as possible. In the next 5 minutes, next 60 seconds, tomorrow, tonight, And unfortunately, well, I ain't even gonna say unfortunate. Fortunately, kingdoms have to fall for that to happen. So we shouldn't be frustrated or sad for this present kingdom to fall, for the kingdom of Yahushua to come. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Push this truth.
Salt. Shama'al, salt.
Layashala, which means to Israel.
Go ahead and take the scroll. Go to the prayers inside.
Imagine, which means to stand. Upon Aquadum, which means to turn to face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malafka, Taba'ah, Batazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathalanawa, Lakum, Cal, Yawam, Wasalatanawa, Kabuwathnawa, Kasalatnawa, Kabuwathianawa, Wala'ah, Tabiyayanawa, Banasana Warm, Abor, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Lakah, Amalakwa, Wala'ala, Wa'ata Parath, Ma'awalamyam, Aman.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Give us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Because power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baruch Shah, Lathalanawa, Hakat, Larpa'ah, Kal Makalah, Kal Madawa, Hakat, Latahar, Hamatazarian, Hakat, Lahakwayam, Hamathiam, Hakat, Al-Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Garshad, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Tawad Aman.
Because the power in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barak Lanawa,
Wayasha'ala, Wahabaya,
Sapari,
Barak,
Ba'ashem
Yahushua,
Tawad Aman.
Bless Israel in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us. And Yasha'ala. And the school. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Al-Hahariya,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Isaiah,
Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Ashah, Shemaiah, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathon, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yashah, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Shemarka, Tazarka, Al-Yad, Yamyaka, Yawamar, Hashemach, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashmarka, Makar, Yashmar, Apnapashka, Yahweh, Yashmar, Taza'afka, Wabu'afka, Ma'athai, Wa'ai our lung. In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh,
My help coming from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth,
From this time forth
even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Adalayamaka,
Aldamayalaka,
Althakarash,
Altakarash,
Althashakwat,
Altashakwat,
Al, Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awayabika,
Awayabyaka,
Yahamayawan,
Yahamayawa,
Wama'a Shanal Yaka,
Wama'a Shana Yaka,
Nasha'a Wa Ra'ash,
Nasha'ad wa Ra'ash,
Al Imika,
Al-Imika,
Ya'amyam Wa,
Ya'aram Yimwa,
Sawad,
Sawa,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'aitazawa,
Ya'aitazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Altazapawanyaka,
Amara,
Amar,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wana Kankidum,
Wanakak Yadam,
Magawa,
Magawa,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Shum Yashal,
Shem Yasha'Allah,
Iwa,
Iwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawaitazawa,
Nawaitazawa,
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Ayaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakarakwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahalya,
Ahalya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashama,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'abu,
Wahagaria,
Wahagaria,
Gabal,
the ball,
Wa'aimawan,
Amawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Amalak,
Talashat,
Kalashat,
I'm Yeshabia,
Am Yeshabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Amai,
Aiman,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Sarawat,
Sarawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Labunya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Ashalahum,
Aishalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadi,
Kasayasara'a,
Kasayasara'a,
Kayabian,
Kayabi,
Banakar,
Manakar,
Kawashwan,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadu,
Ba'ayan Dara'a,
Ba'ayanda Ra'a,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Dama,
La'adama,
La Adama,
Sha'athamwa,
Shayatamu,
Nadiyat Mawa,
Nadayat Mawa,
Ka'ara,
Ka'ara,
Wakaza'aba,
Wakaza'aba,
Wakazabat,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazal Mana'ai,
Wakatazal Mana'ai,
Kalnashia Kumwa,
Kalnasi Yakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amara,
Nair Rashad,
Nairashat,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
As, Nawa,
Na'awa,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
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 Sha'athamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagogula,
Kagagula,
Kapwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Roraka,
Lapaya Rawaka,
Ka'ash,
Sha'ash,
Taba Ira Ya'ira,
Laba Ira Ya'ira,
Wakalaba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Kanthara Datman,
Kanther Datna,
Basa Irika,
Basairika,
Wabasa Wapafka,
Wabasa Wapafka,
Taba Halam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyahom,
Panyaham,
Payawam,
Walawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashka,
Shumka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashka,
Wayabahoya,
Wayabahol,
Aya,
Ayah,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakapara,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaira,
Wayadadwa,
Kaya Atha,
Kayatha,
Shumka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Alkahar Rataza,
Alcohol Ratasa, in the English. Keep not thy sight,
keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
for lo,
for lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate
have
thee
lifted up the head,
have lifted up the head.
they have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consorted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come.
Let us cut them off
Let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Yasha'Allah
That the name of Yasha'Allah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more remembered.
They have consulted together
But they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Japheth,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kasan,
at the brook of Kasan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
It became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeb,
and like Zeb,
yea,
yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
and Zebah,
as Zeba,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Almuna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
the houses of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like the wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burning for wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame set of the mountains on
and
fire.
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm,
with thy storm,
and fill their faces with shame,
and fill their faces with shame,
they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let it be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let it be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
are the most high
over all the earth.
over all earth. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh, Yahweh Shah,
Wa Ma'ika Allah.
Umaka Allah,
Wa Alahaya.
wa Alahaya,
Matazavia.
Atazabia,
Alawat Yahana.
Alawap Yahana,
Ha Alawapia.
Ha Alawapia,
Hasaranya.
Hasaranya,
Akwatazayanya.
Patazayanya,
Hakaya Yaya.
Ataya Yaya,
Waha Akwathia.
Waha Agwathia,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Bashem Yahweh Shah,
The Wada Aman.
the water of mine in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shah,
And Yahweh Shah.
and Mike,
And Michael.
and the angel,
And the angels.
manager Yahana,
Commander Junior Yohana.
the general,
The generals.
the captain,
The captains.
the officer,
The officers.
the troop,
The troopers.
and the sister.
And the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. So,
So which means to turn. Yeshabi, which means to be seated. Verse starting at
Genesis chapter 42, 24.
All right, so we're gonna be picking up where we left off in the book of Genesis, chapter 42, starting at verse 24. We're gonna get it in the Hebrew first. Wayasab, Ma'al,
Yahom. Wayabak. Wayashab.
Alhom, Wayadabar, Alahom, Wayakwak, Ma'athum, Ath,
Shemaiwan, Salakia. Wayashapar. Athwa. La'ai, Yanyab. Salakia. La'ai, Yanya, Hum. Verse 25. Waya Tazawa. Waya Sapa. Waya Ma'alwa.
Ath,
Kal
Yahom, Bar, Wala, Hashab, Hashyab,
Kasap Yahom. Ayash Al Shakwawa. Walath Tha Lahom. Tazat
Tazada, Ladarak, Waya, Aisha, Lahum, Khan, verse 26. Wayeshawa, Shabaram, Al, Kama, Rayahum, Waya, Lakawa, Mashum, verse 27. Wayapaf Ka, Ha'akad, Shakwawa, Lafa, Masapa, Wa'a, Lakum, Rawa, Bamal, Bamalwan, Wayara'a, Kasapawa, Waha, Na, Waya'a, Bapawa, Salakia, Baparya, Amath, Kafwa, verse 28. Waya Amar, Al, Akayawa, Hawa, Hawashad, Kasapaya, Wagum, Hana, Ba'a, Mathka, Ya, Wayataza'a, Labam, Labama, Waya, Kara, Salakia, Waya, Kara, Dawa, Wayasha, Al, Akyawa, Lamara, Hum, Za'af, Aisha, Alahayim, Lanwa, verse 29. Waya Ba'awa Al Ya'aiqua Abayahum Ira Taza'a Kanai Na Waya Gayad Wa Luwa Ath Kal Hakwar Hakarath Athum La'amar, verse 30. Debar Ha'ayash Adanya Ha'arataza Athunwa Kawash Wath Salakia Kusha Wath Wayathun Athunwa Kamara Gal Yom Ath Ha'arataza. And that's 7 verses in the Hebrew. We're going to go ahead and get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 42, starting at 24. And he turned himself about from them and wept, and returned to them again and communed with them, and took from them Simeon and bound him before their eyes.
So Simeon is, let me get this straight. They took let's get some context of this story real quick. You familiar with the story, right?
Kind of
Go ahead and get into it.
So what's happening here is we're gonna pick up where we left off last week. So Joseph's brothers came to Egypt where they had food in the storehouse. So it was a famine throughout all the land. And Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream. So 7 years it was going to be plenteous. And he said, store 5th. So in those 7 years of famine, that they would have food to sell throughout the land of Egypt and all the surrounding areas. So at this part, Joseph's brothers had came to Joseph or came to Egypt for food, but they didn't recognize Joseph, but Joseph recognized them. So this is what Joseph is saying to them. And at this point, he felt some type of way. You know, he looked at his brothers, he seen that he didn't recognize them, so he wept, but he went back and communed with them. And they told him already that Benjamin, the youngest son, was yet with the father, and the other was not, meaning Joseph was not, because they thought Joseph was dead. To get the next verse.
Yeah, get the next verse. Go
Kind
ahead.
of verse 25. Then Joseph commanded to fill their sacks with corn and to restore every man's money into his sack and to give them provision for the way. And thus did he return unto them. Oh, Slaki, can I add one more piece?
No, go ahead. Add that piece, brother.
So one of the things that he told them before, that he told them that they were spies. And if their words be true, that they will go and bring their youngest brother Benjamin to them. But he was going to hold one of them, which was Simeon. He was going to hold him there until they returned.
And this is a beautiful thing because Joseph understood what he was doing. And at the same time, giving brotherhood. He knew that that was his family.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? He understood that this was his family. Those was his brothers. And he understood how they betrayed him when he was younger. And humble enough to actually still take care of the situation.
Damn right.
Still make sure that they had food, provisions, everything that they needed to survive in that time of famine, man. Like that brotherhood, man, is just something serious.
Kind of
You know what I'm saying? You're never going to be able to survive in this world without brotherhood.
Damn right.
All right. If you think you can gain the kingdom and get there by yourself, you're fooling yourself, man. Because brotherhood is a part of the commandments.
Damn right.
Christ taught brotherhood. You understand? The Bible is big on brotherhood. All right. The scripture tells you two is better than one.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 26. And they laded their asses with corn and departed thence. Verse 27. And as one of them opened his sack to give his ass provender, in the end, he espied his money, for behold, it was in his sack's mouth.
All right, go ahead. You want to explain that part?
Kind of what kind. So as they left and they got to the end, they started to feed their donkey or whatever they were riding on. And when he opened the sack, the money that they came there to purchase food, he found in the sack. It just said in the above verse that they were told to put the money back in the sack. And that was Joseph again showing extreme brotherhood and love, that they came to buy food. He didn't even take their money, even though they thought he did. He put it back. He gave it back to them.
That's the beauty of this. This is a great story, man. This is a great story. And it shows you, you know what I'm saying? They teach you a lesson in this story, how you should move and how things can be restored, how a family can come back together. You know what I mean? This story right here is very excellent. Go ahead.
Kind, verse 28. And he said unto his brethren, my money is restored, and lo, it is even in my sack. And their heart failed them, and they were afraid, saying one to another, what is this that God hath done unto us? And at this time, they probably thinking, oh man, they gonna think that we stole from them.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna think that we came and we stole the corn and we took our money back for the most part.
Right.
So they got nervous, and they think, God did something.
Right. They feeling like, to put it in lame terms, they feel like they're getting set up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They feel like they're getting set up on the back end. So they looking like this is crazy. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Kind, verse 29. And they came unto Jacob, their father, unto the land of Canaan, and told him all that befell unto them, saying, verse 30, the man who is the Lord over of the land spake roughly to us and took us for spies of the country.
Yeah, so he went and basically went to his father, told him all what happened. You know what I mean? They not even knowing that this is their younger brother. They calling him the Lord of that land.
Damn
You
right.
understand? And guess what? Joseph was the Lord of that land because he had a gift from the Most High. And his gift, he could interpret dreams. You know what I'm saying? Brothers in the school, you're going to have many gifts, you know what I'm saying, that come from the Lord. You know what I mean? And that's what the Lord wants you to do. He requires you to take those gifts and you use that to the ability. You come in here and you put that work in, man.
Damn right.
You understand? So we can get this kingdom. We build this nation strong. You know what I'm saying? We go get more schools. We go erupt more schools and more zones, man, and save more of our people so we can take it and rule this kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? When Christ return.
Damn right.
All right, that it on that? All right, next 7.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 42, starting at 31. Wana Amar, Alayum, Kanayum, Kanyum, Anat Nuwa, La'a, Haya Yunwa, Morad, Layum, verse 32. Shunyum, Aishar, Anat Nuwa, Akyum, Bunya, Abayan Wa, Ha'akad, Ayan Nawa, Waha Kotan Salakia, Waha Kotan, Haya Yum, Salakia, Haya Wam, Abayan Wa, Ba'arataza, Kanai Na, verse 33. Waya Amar, Alayan Wa, Ha'a Yat, Adanya, Ha'arataza, Baza'a, Adai, Kaya, Kanyum, Athum, Akya, Kam, Ha'akad, Hanyak, Wa, Athwa, Slakia, Athya, Wa'ath, Ra'ib, Wan, Batha, Yakum, Kwaka, Wa, Walak, Wa, verse 34. Wahab, Ya'awa, Ath, Akya, Kum, Hakwat, Hakwatan, Alaya, Wa'a, Da'aya, Kaya, La'a, Marag, Layum, Athum, Kaya, Kanyum, Athum, Akyak, Salakia, Aka, Yakum, Athum, Lakum, Wa'ath, Ha'arataza, Thasa, Wa, verse 35. Wayahaya, Hum, Mora, Yakwa, Yum, Shakwa, Yahum, Waha, Wahana, Ayash, Tazarawa, Ra'a, Kasa, Hawa, Basha, Kawa, Waya, Ra'awa, Tazara, Warath, Kasa, Yahum, Hama, Wa'ab, Yahum, Waya Yara'awa, verse 36. Waya Amar, Allahum, Ya'aiqwa, Abaya Hum, Afya, Shakal Thum, Wayasapa, Wayasa, Ayan Nawa, Washam Ayawan, Ayan Nawa, Wa'a, Bunyum Na, Thaqua, Kawa, Aya, Hayawa, Kala, Kal Naha, Kal Na, verse 37. Waya Amar, Ra'a, Wabun, Al, Abayawa, La Amar, Ah, Shunya, Bunya, Sama, Yath, La'a, Abaya, Anwa, Al Yaka, Sana, Athwa, Al, Yadiya, Wa Anya, Ashab, Nawa, Allah, Yaka. And that's up to verse 37 in the Hebrew. We're going to go ahead and get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 31. Chapter 42, starting at verse 31. And we said unto him, we are true men, we are no spies. Verse 32, we be 12 brethren, sons of our father, one is not, and the youngest is this day with our father in the land of Canaan.
It says one is not, meaning Joseph that they were speaking of. The one that, you know what I'm saying, in their mind, they feel like Joseph is dead. There ain't no way in the world he could be alive because we left him out there for the dead. You understand? So that's why they saying right here, one is not. And the youngest to this day, they talking about Benjamin, him being in the land of Canaan with his father, Israel, right? All right, go ahead.
Verse 33, and the man, the Lord of the country, said unto us, hereby shall I know that ye are true men. Leave one of your brethren here with me and take food for the famine of your households and be gone.
All right, everybody understand that part. Go ahead.
Verse 34, and bring your youngest brother unto me, then I shall know that ye are no spies, but that ye are true men. So I will deliver you your brother, and ye shall traffic in the land.
All right, so as said before, he talking about Benjamin. He want Benjamin to come there. He want his youngest brother. He want to see his younger brother.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see. You know, this is Joseph, his test to his brothers. You know what I mean? They hated on him when he was younger, but now they ain't a time where they need him like never before. Joseph could have easily just spied his brethren, slaughtered them, did some evil kind of wickedness, let demons get in his mind, and you know what I mean, did all manner of evil. And instead, this brother is a humble, righteous, honorable man. You understand? Go ahead.
Kind if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's every point that Adawan was bringing out, because in today's age, we unaliving brothers for stepping on our shoes.
Right.
This brother was literally left for dead. They plotted to unalive this man, and he's still showing favor. He's still showing brotherhood. These are the examples that the Most High is leaving us in these scriptures and these stories of what happened to our forefathers that we should actually still do today. He didn't hold a grudge and take it out on them, knowing that he had the power to. Like I don't want to say, he could have unalived them. He could have did whatever he wanted to him, but he didn't. And we should think the same thing today when we come across and we have issues, or you got into an argument with a brother bumped into you, and now you ready to go to war over that. Come on, we got better than that.
That's a heavy point too, Katab. That's a heavy point. You know what I mean? We quick to draw the sword on our brothers. We real quick to draw swords on our own kind, man. And that right there is a curse that gotta get shattered. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love the fact that Donald Trump is getting in his office. You want to know why I love the fact that Donald Trump getting in his office? It's gonna go off topic a little bit. I love that fact because it's gonna wake black people up.
Right.
It's gonna make them realize, okay, hold on, wait a minute, man. We gotta stop doing this to each other. We got a bigger enemy ahead. They gonna know who their enemies are. Black people are asleep, you know what I'm saying, and are ignorant to the fact of who their true enemies are. They think their true enemies are a person that they could get along with and co-mingle with and be friends with. Those days are soon coming to an end. In about 2 minutes. In about 2 minutes, them days is coming to an end. All right, go ahead.
Come with Khan. Verse 35. And it came to pass that as they emptied their sacks, that behold, every man's bundle of money was in his sack. And when both they and their fathers saw the bundles of money, they were afraid.
They was afraid of that. They're like, hold on now, man. This ain't right. You know what I mean? All this money they're gonna see on us, they're gonna think we stealing. They are gonna kill us.
God.
They gonna unalive us for this. This ain't right here. This something is off.
Con.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 36. And Jacob, their father, said unto them, me have ye bereaved of my children. Joseph is not, and Simeon is not, and ye shall take Benjamin away. All these things are against me.
Man, Israel going through it.
God.
He like, hold on, wait a minute. One of my sons is gone, dead.
God.
They already got Simeon. You talking about he want Benjamin too? I can't bet that. I can't bet that right there.
God.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 37. And Reuben spake unto his father, saying, slay my 2 sons, if I bring him not to thee, deliver him into my hand, and I will bring him to thee again.
You want to break that down?
So Reuben is pretty much telling his father, you gotta trust me. Like if I take Benjamin, I promise I'll bring him back. And if I don't, pretty much you can take my 2 kids if you feel some type of way about it. But he's trying to guarantee his father that he'll bring Benjamin back.
That's heavy right there. That's real heavy. He put that on his kids. He like, shoot. And that's just that's how serious Reuben was. That's how serious he was. He was willing to put his kids on the line. You know what I mean? And that right there ain't no game. All right. Is that it on that?
Khan.
All right. Go ahead to the next 7 verses in the Hebrew.
Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 42, starting at verse 38. Waya Amar, La'ah, Yarad, Banya, Ima, Come, Kaya, Akyawa, Math, Waha, Ya'a, Lab, Salakia, Labad Wa, Nasha'ar, Salakia, Nasha'a Ra, Wakwar, Aha Wa, Asapanwa, Asa One, Badarak, Ashar, Thala, Thalak Wa, Ba, Waha, Warad, Thum, Ath, Shiyab, Salakia, Shiyah, Bathya, Baya, Gawan, Sha'a Wala'ah. This is Genesis chapter 43 and verse 1. Waha Ra'aib, Kabad, Ba'aratazah, verse 2. Wayahaya, Ka'ashar, Kalwa, La'a, Kal, Ath, Hashab, Ra, Ashar, Habaya, Awa, Mama, Tazarayim, Wayamar, Alahayim, Abayim, Abaya, Hum, Shabwa, Shabar, Wa, Lanwa, Ma'ait, Akal, verse 3. Wayamar, Allah, Yawa, Yaha, Wada, La'amar, Ha'aid, Banwa, Ha'a, Yash, La'amar, La'a, Sara'awa, Panya, Balathya, Ak, Yakum, Ath, Kahum, Salakia. Verse 4. Ima, Yashak, Masha, Lak, Ath, Ak Youngwa, Athunwa, Narad, Narada, Wanash, Shabar, Lak, Akal. Verse 5. Wa'ama, Ayun, Ka, Mashak, Mashalak, La'a, Narad, Kaya, Ha'a, Yash, Ha'ayash, Amar, La'ayanwa, La'a, Sara'awa, Panya, Balathya, Ak Yawam, Salakia, Ak Yakum, Athak Ma, verse 6. Waya Amar, Yasha'al, Lahum, Salakia, Lama, Hara'ai, Thum, Laya, Laha, Gayad, La'ayash, Ha'awad, Lakum, Ak. And that's 7 verses in the Hebrew. We're going to go ahead and get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis chapter 42, starting at verse 38. And he said, my son shall not go down with you, for his brother is dead, and he is left alone. If mischief befall him by the way in which ye go, then ye shall bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave.
Israel wasn't going for it. He said his son gonna stay there. You know what I mean? That's just what it was. He thinking about the what ifs too. Like, what if this happened? If something, God forbid, happened on the way there, and this, he said he gonna die. He gonna die of straight up suffering and sorrow. This sorrow is gonna take him to the grave. He said, "I'm just, it's not worth it." No, that's what he said. All right, go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 43 and verse 1. And the famine was sore in the land. Verse 2. And it came to pass when they had eaten up the corn which they had brought out of Egypt, their father said unto them, Go again, buy us a little food.
So y'all see the little pattern, right? This right here is the pattern. That food eventually gonna run out because it's a whole entire famine in the earth.
Right.
Okay, so once that food finally get low, and they till they low, his father come to his senses. We gotta go get some more food. We gotta go back down there to Egypt. All right, go ahead.
Kind. And Judah spake unto him, saying, The man did solemnly protest unto us, saying, Ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you.
So Israel saying to go down there to go get some more food. Judah, like, the man said, the next time we come down there, we gotta have our little brother.
Right.
It's the conversation you're having with his father. All right, in layman's terms. Okay, because this is not the Christian church. This is in here you get taught. In here you actually learn and get taught the scriptures. You know what I mean? In the Christian church, you get entertainment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You buying the show. You buying, you know what I'm saying, good music. And women dancing all over the place. You know what I'm saying? This right here, you are going to get the truth. You're going to get an education in here.
Damn right.
You're going to get a PhD in the scriptures. When you come and sit down in here. Go ahead.
If thou wilt send our brother with us, we will go down and buy thee food.
So this is just the proposition that's at hand. Judah is telling his father, you send our baby brother down there, that's the only way we're going to get this food. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 5. But if thou wilt not send him, we will not go down.
This is plain and simple. If you don't send him, we're not going. We ain't going. Go ahead.
For the man said unto us, Ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you.
Mm-hmm. You can tell me anytime too, Katab, all right?
Kind.
You know what I mean? But he telling his father straight up, you don't send our baby brother, we're not going to go. The man just said he is not even going to show his face except our little brother be with us. In translation, y'all ain't going to get nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't show up with your baby brother, you ain't getting nothing. All
and
right?
That's fact, because earlier in the scripture, I think it was in chapter 41, when Pharaoh established Joseph, he said, at the time of his famine, he was like, nothing moves without the say of Joseph. Ain't nobody coming to get anything unless Joseph say it's okay. So he was over even the sale of all the food that's going on. Like, at this point, Pharaoh had at least enough wisdom to know that if I put another man in charge of this storehouse that we got, we gonna run out within the first year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the man that interpreted this dream, that was wise enough to interpret this dream, over all of it, every morsel of corn. Right. So this is why it's important when Judah was saying, like, we ain't even gonna see his face. So you want us to go buy some food, but we ain't gonna be able to, because he's not gonna see us unless we bring Benjamin.
That's a heavy thing right there. This is that whole setup. You got to be able to see what's going on in this story, right? You know what I mean? You got Joseph. He's the head of everything in Egypt. And you got to think about that. That's a responsibility. God. With that type of power, a lot of people with that type of power will mess it up. Because of their own selfish ways, their own selfish gains. You know what I'm saying? Them thinking about themselves. They get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see when brothers get a lot of money, you see them get caught up in themselves. They ain't they self no more. Because they didn't got defeated. But this right here, you have to have wisdom to be able to understand. You have to be selfless. You have to be able to have the ability to think outside yourself and see what is actually needed and stick to that. That right there is what's going to grow a nation. That's the skill that brothers, you know what I'm saying, should strive to have. You know what I mean? That right there is real powerful. Go ahead.
Verse 6, and Israel said, wherefore dealt ye so ill with me as to tell the man whether ye had yet a brother?
So Israel, Jacob, right? He's saying, why is you doing so ill with me? And who told you to open your mouth and say that you had a brother? How did this even happen?
Right.
This is how he talking to him. He cutting into his sons because he pissed now. At this point, he getting heated up, right? Go ahead. Is that it on that? All right. No sweat. You got any more? All right. No sweat. Go ahead. Get in the Hebrew.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 43, starting at verse 7. Waya Amar wa I wall Salakia Sha'al wall Sha'ala Ha'a Yash Lanwa Wala Walum Walad Thanwa La Amar Ha'ai Ha'aiwa Abarak Abarya Kum Akya Kaya Hayash Lakum Ak Wagun Da Luwa Al Paya Hadabaryum Ha'ala Hayad Wa'ai Nada I Kaya Ya'amar Hawara Yadawa Ak Yakum. Verse 8. Waya Amar Yahawad Ha Al Yasha'al Abayawa Shalaka Hanairo Athya Wanak Wama Wana Laka Wana Yaha Wala'a Nama Wa Gum Anak Nawa Gum Atha Gum Tapunwa. Verse 9. Anak Ya I Arab Nawa Mayad Ya Tabak Shinwa La'a Habaya Yawa Alayak Waha Tazagath Yawa Lapanyak Waha Tazayath Ya Lak Cow Hayum verse 10. Kaya Luwa La'a Hathom Hama, Wa, Kaya, Aifa, Shabanwa, Za, Pa'ain, Yum. Verse 11. Waya Amar, Alahum, Yasha'ala, Abayum, Abayahum, Khan, Apuwan, Apuwa'a, Za'ah, Aishawa, Kwakwa, Mazum, Mazarat, Mazah, Marah, Ha'aratazah, Bakal, Yakum, Wahawa, Wayad Wa, La'ayash, Manak Ha, Ma'ait, Tazarayah, Wama'ait, Dabash, Naka, Naka'ath, Walat, Batun, Yum, Washat, Dayum. Verse 12. Wakasapa, Wakasa, Salaki, Mashana, Kwakawa, Bayad, come, Wa'ah.
You at verse 12?
Kind of said. Hakasa, Hamawa, Shah, Bapaya, Aimath, Kath Yakam, the Shah, Yab Yum, Salaki, the Shah, Yabwa, Bayad, come, Awalaya, Mashag, Mashaga, Hawa'ah, verse 13. Wa'ah, Ak Yakum, Kwaka Wa, Wakwa, Wamwa, Shawab, Wa, Al, Ha'ayash. And that's up to verse 13 in the Hebrew. We're going to go ahead and get it in the English. This Genesis chapter 43 and verse 7. And they said, the man asked us straightly of our state and of our kindred, saying, is your father yet alive? Have ye another brother? And we told him according to the tenor of these words, but we certainly know that he would say, bring your brother down.
That's what he told his father, right? His father, like, man, why would you even let him know you had another brother? Why would you letting him get in your business? And he said, this man asks us straightly of these questions right here.
Right.
He asks us straightly, is your father yet alive? Have ye another brother? And we told him according to what his question was. According to his question, we answered it.
Right.
And he was like, how was I supposed to know he was gonna say, bring your little brother down? I ain't know he was gonna ever say nothing like that.
God,
You understand? That's exactly the conversation he having with his father. All right, keep going.
Verse 8. And Judah said unto Israel, his father, send the lad with me, and we will arise and go, that we may live and not die both we and thou, and also our little ones.
Yep. So he said, Dad, just go ahead and give me a little bro. Let me take him down here with us. You know what I mean? So we all don't die. We running out of food. We gotta do this. All right, go ahead.
Verse 9. And I will be surety for him of my hand shall not require him, if I bring him not unto thee and set him before thee, then let me bear the blame forever.
You said if anything goes wrong, let me be the blame for the rest of all eternity. That's what he said to his father. Go ahead.
Verse 10. For except we had lingered, surely now we had returned the second time. Verse 11. And their father Israel said unto them, if it must be so, now do this, take of the best fruits in the land in your vessels, and carry down the man of present. Verse 11, and their father Israel said unto them, if it must be so, do this, take of the best fruits in the land in your vessels, and carry down the man of present, a little balm, a little honey, spices and myrrh, nuts and almonds.
So, Israel started using a lot more wisdom behind it. He said, if I gotta do this, all right, you go ahead and do that, but take them some gifts. Give them the best of these fruits. You know what I'm saying? The best of our vessels we got. Get a man a present, just so he can understand that we not on nothing shady. We ain't trying to get into nothing. We just trying to get our batch of food. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12, and take double the money in your hand, and the money that was brought again in the mouth of your sacks, carry it again in your hand. Pre-adventure, it was an oversight.
All right, so he said take double money. Take also the money that was left in your sacks. Take all of that. Take all of those things back. All right, so he just basically what you're saying with Israel, he laying down a game plan for him. Laying down a game plan, the platform of how they should do it. How they should, approach this situation. All right, go ahead.
Verse 13. Take also your brother and arise, go again unto the man.
And he said, take also your brother, arise, and go again to the man. Even though Israel did not want this to happen, he understood that it had to. He don't have a choice. Back against the wall. Because it's either going to be he take a risk with Benjamin, or you take a risk with losing everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was the situation right there. Either everybody gonna die because of this famine, and I'm being stubborn in my ways, and I'm not letting Benjamin go when you all just gonna die, or let Benjamin and let's take a chance on living. Take Benjamin with you, and Lord be with us. Let's see what's gonna happen. All right. All right, the next 7.
Up to 34. Okay, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 43 and verse 14. Wa Allah Shadiyah Yathan Lakum Rakum Yum Lapanya Ha'ayash Washal Washalak Lakum Af Ak Yakum Akar Wa'af Bun Yum Slakia Bun Yum Yun Wa'anya Ka'arash Ka'ashar Shakal Funk Thaya Shakal Thaya, verse 15, Waya Kwakawa Ha'ayan, Shayam, Af, Hamanak, Hamanaka, Haza'af, Wamas, Naha, Kasapa, La Kwakaya, La Kwakai, Wa, Bayad, Ma, Wa'af, Bun, Yimna, Waya, Kwam, Wa, Waya, Radwa, Matazar Yum, Waya I, Madwa, La Panya, Yawa Sapa, verse 16, Waya Ra'a, Waya Sapa, Athum, Ath, Bun, Yum Yun, Waya Amar, La Ashar, Al, Bayathwa, Haba'a, Ath, Wa'an, Shayum, Habayath, Watab Ka, Tabak, Wahakan, Kaya, Athya, Ya'a, Kalwa, Ha'ain, Shayum, Bataza, Harayum, verse 17. Waya Aisha, Ha'ayash, Ka'ashar, Amar, Waya Sapa, Waya Sap, Waya Ba'a, Habayash, Ath, Ha'ain, Shayum, Bayatha, Wayasap, verse 18. Waya, Wara, Awa, Ha'ain, Shayum, Kaya, Hawab, Awa, Bayath, Wayasap, Yawasap, Salakia, Waya Amar Wa, Al, Debar, Hakasap, Hashab, Ba'aim, Ba'a, Mathak, Thunwa, Bathak, La'a, Anak, Nawa, Mawab, Ayam, Thaha, Gala, La, Gala, Al, Yanwa, Wala, Hathun, Pala, Al, Yanwa, Walakwa, Kaf, Athunwa, La'aib, Dunyum, Wa'ath, Kamra, Yanwa, verse 19. Waya, Wayagash, Wa, Al, Ha'ash, Ha'a, Ha'ayash, Ashar, Al, Bayath, Wayasap, Wayad, Wayabard, Wa, Salakia, Waya, Debari, Wa, Alaya, Allah, Yawa, Pathka, Habayath, verse 20. Waya Amar Wa Baya Adanya Yarad Yaradun Wa Bathak Laha Lashab Ra Akal. And that's up through verse 20 in the English. In the Hebrew. We're going to go ahead and get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 43 and verse 14. And God Almighty give you mercy before the man, that he may send away your brother, your other brother, and Benjamin. If I be bereaved of my children, I am bereaved.
So that's what Israel said. He said, Lord be with y'all, man. You go down there, Lord be with y'all. And you know what I'm saying? The Lord have mercy on us and bring our both of your brothers back. You know what I'm saying? This was what Israel was saying. Go ahead.
Khan. And the men took that present, and they took double money in their hand, and Benjamin, and rose up and went down to Egypt and stood before Joseph.
So they did everything that their father asked them to do. They followed their orders to the T, and they made it happen. They made their way down there to Egypt. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 16. And when Joseph saw Benjamin with them, he said to the ruler of his house, bring these men home and slay and make ready, for these men shall dine with me at noon.
So he said, prepare this feast, man. These men, they're going to dine with me, you know what I'm saying, in the noon time. All right, go ahead.
Verse 17. And the man did as Joseph bade, and the man brought the men into Joseph's house. Verse 18. And the men were afraid, because they were brought into Joseph's house, and they said, because of the money that was returned in our sacks at the first time, are we brought in, that he may seek occasion against us and fall upon us.
Go ahead.
And take us for bondmen and our asses.
This is what he's thinking about. You know what I'm saying? The brothers in their mind, they thinking this right here. You know what I mean? This could be a time where he could put an occasion against us, and he could actually land judgment on us upon, you know what I'm saying, that the money returning to our sacks. You know what I'm saying? So he just had, this is his thought process, like, man, this could go so left right now. This don't look too good. This is what's in his thought process. All right, go ahead.
And they came near to the steward of Joseph's house and communed with him at the door of the house.
So they communing with the steward of Joseph's crib, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure they on point, hospitable, speaking, make sure everything good, checking out everything, right? Go ahead.
And said, oh, sir, we came indeed down at the first time to buy food.
All right. Everybody understand that part, right? All right, go ahead.
We're going to get the next 7 verses in the Hebrew. Waya haya kaya ba'an wa how hama lawan one path kaya kaha ath amath kath yanwa wahana kasa ayash bapaya amath kathwa kasapanwa bamash kwalawa wanash wanashab athwa bayad Noah, verse 22. Wakasap Akar, Hawarad, Nawa, Bayad, Nawa, Lashab, Ra, Akal, La'a, Yada'ain, Wa, Maya, Shum, Kasapunwa, Ba'amath, Kath Yanwa, verse 23. Waya Amar, Shalah, Wam, Wakam, Al, Thara, Thaya, Ra'a, Wa, Alahaya, Come, Wa'al, Haya, Abayaka, Abayakam, Nathan, Lakum, Matumwan, Mata, Mawan, Ba'amath, Kath, Yakum, Kasapakam, Ba'a, Alaya, Waya, Wataza'a, Alahum, Ah, Shama'ai, Wan, verse 24. Waya Ba'a, Ha'ayash, Ath, Ha'anash, Yum, Bayath, Bayatha, Wayasap, Yawasap, Salakia, Wayathan, Mayum, Waya, Rakah, Tazawa, Wagal, Yahum, Wayathan, Ma Sapua'a, Lakum, Rayahum, verse 25. Wayak, Yinwa, Ath, Hamanak, Hamanaka, I, Bawa'a, Yawasap, Bataza'a, Rayum, Kaya, Shemai Wa, Kaya, Shum, Ya'akal Wa, Lakum, verse 26. Wayaba'a, Yawasap, Habayath, Habayatha, Wayab, Yawa'a, Salakia, Wayab, Ya'awa, Lawa, Ath, Hamanaka, Ashar, Bayamad, Salakia, Bayadum, Habayath, Ha, Wayash, Wawa, Lawa, Aratazah, verse 27. Waya Sha'al, Lahum, Lasha, Lawam, Waya Amar, Hashal, Wam, Abayak, Abaya, Kum, Hazakwan, Ashar, Amarathum, Ha'ai, Ha'aiwad, Nawa, Kaya, and that's 7 verses in the Hebrew. We're going to go ahead and get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 43 and verse 21. And it came to pass when we came into the end that we opened our sacks, and behold, every man's money was in the mouth of his sack, our money in full weight, and we have brought it again in our hand.
Go ahead. No, you can.
So this is just them telling the dude that they was chilling with the first time that they came. When we left, we found our money that we had paid for the food within our sacks, and they were bringing it back. So they're just saying, hey, we bring the money that we found in our sacks back, saying that just in case it was a problem that they didn't know.
Right.
Verse 22, and the other money have we brought down in our hands to buy food. We cannot tell who put our money in our sacks.
So that's what he was saying. He like, we can't tell you who's putting his money back, but you know what I mean? We brought all that money, plus we bringing money to buy some food. All right, go ahead.
Khan. Verse 23, and he said, peace be to you, fear not, your God and the God of your father have given you treasure in your sacks. I had your money, and he brought Simeon out unto him.
All right, so he said, don't worry about that. That was me. I had your money already. All right. And then he brought his brother Simeon out. Go ahead.
And just as a side note, Simeon been locked up this whole time.
Yeah.
Verse 24, and the man brought the men into Joseph's house and gave them water, and they washed their feet, and he gave them their asses, provender.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Verse 25, and they made ready the present against Joseph's. They made them, Salakia, and they made ready the present against Joseph came at noon, for they heard that they should eat bread there.
So they understood that they was eating bread. You know, they about to feast with Joseph. All right, so they like, this would be the good time to give him, you know, and make ready and give him his present. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 26, and when Joseph came home, they brought him the present which was in their hand into the house, and bowed themselves to him to the earth.
You understand? They gave him his present. They bowed themselves to him. You know what I mean? And this is something that's a humble thing to do. All right. This is a very humbling thing. So Joseph looking at this in a way like damn, these was the same brothers that totally despised me.
Right.
And these same brothers, man, is coming very, very humble. That'll do something to a brother, man. Go ahead.
Verse 27. And he asked of them of their welfare and said, is your father well? The old man of whom ye spake, is he alive?
Go ahead.
Well, that's
was that it?
Verses. Yep, we got the last 7. Go. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 43, starting at 28. Waya Amar Wa Shalah Shalawam La'ib Daka La'ab Yanwa Iwad Nawa Kaya Wayaquad Dawa Wayash Wa, verse 29. Wayasha'a Ayun Yawa Wayara'a Bun Yum Yun Ak Yawa Bun Amawa Waya Amar Hazaha Aka Yakum Hakwatana, Ishar, Amarath Ma, Alaya, Waya Amar, Alahayim, Yakanak, Bunya, verse 30. Waya Mara'ah, Salakia. Waya Mahara, Yawasa, Kaya, Nakum, Rawa, Rakum, Yawa, Al, Akyawa, Waya, Bakwash, Labak, Wath, Waya Ba'a, Hadara'a, Salakia, Hakad Ra'a, Wayabak, Wayabaka, Shema, verse 31. Wayarak, Tazapawan, Yawa, Wayat Taza'a, Wayath, Tha'apa, Wayath, Apokwa, Salakia, Waya Amar, Shum Yumwa, Lakum, verse 32. Waya, Shayum Wa, Lawa, Labawa, Labad Wa, Wala, Walahum, Labad Ma, Wala, Matazarayim, Ha'akal, Yum, Athwa, Labad Ma, Kaya, La'a, Wayakal, Wan, Hamatazarayim, La'akal, Ath, Ha'arabium, Lachum, Kaya, Thawa'ai, Ba'a, Salakia, Thawa'ai, Baha, Hawa'a, Lama, Salakia, Lama Tazara'ayim, verse 33. Wayashab Wa, Lapunwa, Lapun Yawa, Habakar, Kaba, Karathwa, Waha, Taza'ai, Yara, Taza'ai, Rathwa, Waya, Wayathum, Homa, Wayathum, Hawa, Ha'anash, Yum, Ayash, Al, Ha'araha, Ha'ahara, verse 34. Waya, Sha'ah, Masha'ath, Ma'ath, Punyawa, Allah Hama, Watharab, Masha Atha, Bunyamna, Mama Sha'ath, Kalum, Kalama, Salakia, Kamash, Yadwa, Wayash, Thuwa, Wayash, Karawa, Imwa, and that's up through verse 34 in the Hebrew. We're going to go ahead and get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 43 and verse 28. And they answered, thy servant, our father, is good in health. He is yet alive. And they bowed down their heads and made obeisance.
Go ahead.
Verse 29. And he lifted up his eyes and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son, and said, is this your younger brother of whom ye spake unto me? And he said, God be gracious unto thee, my son.
Go ahead.
Verse 30. And Joseph made haste, for his bowels did yearn upon his brother, and he sought where to weep. And he entered into his chamber and wept there.
Man, he had to go in another room, man, just to let out some tears. Seeing Benjamin, man, made him emotional. You know what I'm saying? So he had to go in whole nother room because he don't want to cry in front of everybody because they wouldn't understand why he cried. So he went and had some tears in the next room. You know what I mean? He washed his face, got up out of there, and came back to it. Go ahead.
Verse 31, and he washed his face and went out and refrained himself and said, set on bread. Verse 32, and they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians which did eat with him by themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews. For that is an abomination unto the Egyptians.
Hold on, that is a what?
Abomination unto the Egyptians.
Wait a minute, man. How can a Christian explain the Bible ever? A Christian, man, at this point is a whole entire joke.
Right.
Because there's certain things that's gonna just tell you straight up in this Bible that the Hebrews ain't never got along with these type of people.
Damn,
or these type of people. Or you know what I'm saying? Anybody outside of the 12 tribes. You know what I mean? This right here, come on now. They sitting at the same table and separate from the Egyptians.
Right.
Like, come on. Like at this point, man, just be real with the Bible, man, and just put it down at this point. You know what I'm saying? Let us do the job. Because us men right here, we fit for the job. Your Christian pastor been failed you. All right, go ahead.
Kind of one kind.
You can tell me.
Verse kind of one kind. Verse 33. And they set before him, and they set before him the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth, and the men marveled one at another. Verse 34, and he took and sent messes unto them from before him, but Benjamin's mess was 5 times so much as any of theirs, and they drank, and they were merry with him. All right, so that last verse was just saying that he gave his brother Benjamin a little bit more, 5 times more food or mess than all the other brothers, even though they set kind of rank in order according to age and birthright. But we're going to end it there. Of course, we're going to pick up next week with the end of the story or more of the story. Again, like, share, and subscribe.
Imagine. Yum, salt, shama oil, salt.
La Yashala, which means to Israel,
We'll take this time to go ahead and salute the scroll. Take some time to straighten this joint back out. Yahaba Shimmy Al Shah Brakya.
Yahaba Shimyaw Shabrak Yah.
We're gonna have officers come salute the scroll. You can also come too, brother. Come in.
I Maju will pun out for done, which means to turn his face to eat. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuta, Taba'ah, Rakazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barakazak, Tawa, Hayah, Washemayim, Nathanawa, Lachon, Kal, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawathnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawathinawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ayanawa, Banasana War, Abor, Awashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wala'ala, Wa'atha Parath, La'awalumium, Aman.
Lord's Prayer in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Acosta power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Baba Kushah, Lasundanawa, Hakat, Lerpa'ah, Kal Madawa, Wakal Madawa, Hakat, Latahar, Hamatazarian, Hakat, Lahakwayum, Hamathium, Hakat, Al-Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagar Shun, Ba'ashim Yahushua, the water Amud.
Gosh, the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease.
The
power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Baraklanawa.
Wayasha'Allah.
Wahabaya. Sapari. Barak. Ba'ashim Yahushua. The water Amud.
In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
The name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Yasha Allah.
And Yasha Allah.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharian.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Sorry.
Isaiah.
Sorry.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Shah.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathun.
Al-Yathun.
Lomawat.
Namawat.
Regalkai.
Galkai.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarkai.
Markai.
Hanak.
Nah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarkai.
Markai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazarkai.
Zarkai.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Yamyanka.
Yam-Yah.
Yawamam.
Yawamah.
Hashemah.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakakah.
Yakakah.
Wa'arat.
Wa'arat.
Balayela.
Balagit. Yalah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarkai.
Yashmar.
Makar Ra.
Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashmar.
Apnapaska.
Apnapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashmar.
Taza Afka.
Zaza
Wabu Afka.
Wabu Wa'ath.
Ma'athai.
Ma'athai.
Wa'ai Awalum.
I will love. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha Allah
he that keepeth Yahweh
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth,
from this time forth
even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayah,
Adalayamaka.
Al-Dalamayalik,
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Takarash,
Al-Thashakwat.
Al-Tashquat,
Al.
Al,
Kayahana.
Kayahana,
Awiyabika.
Awayabyaka,
Yahamayawan.
Yahamawan,
Wama Shanayaka.
Wama Shanayaka,
Nasha'a Wa.
Nasha'awa,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al-Aimika.
Al-Imika,
Ya'anim Yunwa.
Ya'iram Yamwa,
Sawad.
Sawa,
Wayatha Ya'aitasawa.
Wayataya Atua, Tuluwa. It's like
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amara.
Amara,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Wanakankidan.
Wanakaki,
Magowa.
Magoya,
Wala'a Yazakar.
Wala A Yazakar,
Shum Yashala.
Shamya Sha'al,
Aiwa.
Awa,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Na Wa'aitasawa.
Nawa Itazawa,
La.
La,
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa,
Auyaka.
Auyaka,
Barya.
Barya,
Yakarathwa.
Yakarath,
Ahalwa.
Ahoya,
Adawan.
Adawam,
Wayashamai Alayam.
Wayashama Alayam,
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba,
Wahagarian.
Wahagari,
Gabor.
Gabor,
Wa'aimawan.
Amawan,
Wa'aimalak.
Amalak,
Halashat.
Halashah,
I'm Yeshabia.
Am Yeshabia,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa.
Nalawa,
Aiman.
Aiman,
Hayawa.
Ayawa,
Sarawa.
Zarawa,
Labunya Lawat.
Labunya Lawat,
Salah.
Salat,
Ashalahum.
Ashalaham,
Kamadian.
Kamadi,
Kasayasara'a.
Kasayasara'a,
Kayabian.
Yabni,
Banakar.
Banakar,
Kawashwan.
Yashwa,
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadu,
Ba'ayandara'a.
Bayanda Ra'a,
Hawa'a.
Hawa'a,
Hayawas. Lakia.
Hayawa,
Daman.
Daman,
La Adama.
La Adama,
Shah Thumwa.
Shayathamwa,
Nadiyat Mawa.
Narayatma,
Ka'ara.
Kaira,
Wakasa'aba.
Wakasa'aba,
Wakasabat.
Wakasafak,
Wakatazar.
Wakatazar,
Mana'ah.
Mana'at,
Kal Nashir Kumwa.
Kal Nasi Yakamwa,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amorwa.
Amara,
Nair Rashad.
Naya Rashad,
Lanawa.
Nanawa,
Ah.
Ah,
Nawa.
Na'awa,
Alahayim.
Alahaya,
Alahayah. Shah Thumwa.
Shayathamwa,
Kagogula.
God,
Kakwash.
Quash,
Lapanya Rawaka.
Lapaya Rawaka,
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash,
Baba Ira Ya Ira.
Naba Ira Ya Ira,
Wakalaba.
Wakala Haba,
Salahat,
Alahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Kanthar Datman,
Kanthar Dak,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Wapasta,
Wabasa, Wapasa,
Sabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Punyaham,
Quayawam,
Walawan,
Wayabakashu,
Ayabakwash,
Shumka,
Shamka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Yabashu,
Yabashu,
Wayabahoya,
Wayabahawa,
Aya,
Ida,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparu,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Waya the Iowa,
Waya the Adwa,
Kaya Atha,
Kaya Asa,
Shumka,
Shamka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Labaka,
Labat,
Alyawan,
Alyawan,
Alkahar Rataza,
Alkahar Rataza. In the English, keep not thy sight,
keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace,
and hold not thy peace,
be not still,
and be not still,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
for lo,
for lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head,
have lifted up the head,
have taken crafty counsel
they have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Yasharallah
that the name of Yasharallah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more remembered,
But they have consulted together
for they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the Baal,
the Baal,
and Ammon,
and
Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
the
with
Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with
They have
them.
hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jab,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kasan,
at the brook of Kazan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished their endure.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make their nobles like a red,
like Z,
and like Z,
yea,
yea,
all their princes,
are their princes,
as Zebah,
as Zebah,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Almona,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take ourselves
the house of Yahweh
the house of Yahweh
and possession.
in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like the wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burning wood,
as the fire burns wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy temper,
with thy temper,
make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm,
with thy storm.
and fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
are the most high
are the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh, Yahweh Shah,
Wa Ma'aka Allah.
Amaka Allah,
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim,
Matazabia.
Matazabi,
Alawat Yahana.
Alawap Yahana,
Ha Alawapium.
Ha Alawapium,
Hasaranyim.
Asaranyim,
Akwatazayanyim.
Quatazayanyim,
Hakaya Yaryim.
Akaya Yoyim,
Waha Akwathian.
Waha Aquathian,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bashim Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua,
For Wada Amud.
Water Aman. English, bless you Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shah,
And Yahweh Shah.
Maka Allah,
And Micah Allah.
and the angels,
And the angels.
man and general Yahana,
And Commander Jin Yahana.
the generals,
The general.
the captains,
The captain.
officers, troopers, and assistants.
And the sister.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right. Saw, which means a turn. Go ahead, blow the horn. Any soldiers like want to be anointed? Not, we'll go ahead and close out the Sabbath service. Men of Israel, I Magim Shabbat, I Magim Barak, Yahweh Shimi Al Shah Barakatah, Yad Matah, dismiss.